Tulsa Public Schools unveil 3 proposals to close a number of schools. So what's next? Good evening, I'm Carol Norset.
And I'm Russ McCaskey. Thanks for joining us tonight. What could happen to the buildings that TPS closes? And when will students find out if they're going to have to switch schools? 2 News reporter Jason Grubbs joins us live with a breakdown of this developing story. Jason?
Well, Russ, there's a lot of questions tonight. We may not know the answers for several weeks because Dr. Ballard said today's announcement is just the first step.
We are at the jumping off point. That's where we are today.
Superintendent Dr. Keith Ballard says the first thing to do is to log all the responses from parents. For the past week, 41,000 moms and dads have been filling out surveys. The first of 4 public forums will be held next Tuesday.
If we don't have total community input and involvement on this, then it absolutely will not succeed.
So what happens to these buildings if they close? Barnard Elementary in Midtown is one of the campuses on all 3 plans.
Well, I kind of expected that would be one of the first to go.
Rhonda Gardner has lived in this neighborhood for years. She walks her dogs by the elementary every day.
And I feel pretty sad that it's going to not be there because you see kids, it brings life into the neighborhood.
What Gamester doesn't want to see is the facility boarded up and forgotten about.
We just need to come together as a community site.
Michelle Collum is principal at Burroughs Elementary in North Tulsa. It's also on all 3 proposals.
Maybe rent some space out, come in, provide health, provide other types of support like utility support.
Dr. Ballard says the district won't abandon the sites. He's already had offers on some of the buildings, and he'd like to see others become private charter schools.
We will evaluate each piece of property that might come open, and we will see what might be the best use for that. Absolutely, some of the properties will be available for sale.
As for what's next, well, Dr. Ballard says none of the plans are final.
Frankly, I do not know what the final plan is yet, not at all.
And Dr. Ballard is hoping to have a board-approved plan in place by May. That way, if any schools close, teachers can have time to move their classrooms and students know where they're going to be in school next year. Live from Midtown Tulsa tonight, Jason Grubbs, 2 News works for you.